What's going on, what's happening, or what's going on, guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm glad that you guys are here today on my YouTube channel. So what actually is going to be happening is that I want us to get a bit more deeper into speaking about what are some of the next 5 moves in gaming. So actually this video, I sat down, I actually thought about it, but most importantly, I actually done it because I remember just a few years ago when I just finished with school, the very first thing that I had in mind is, what is going to be my plan? What actually am I going to be doing with my life moving forward? What are some of the steps that I am going to be moving or taking in order to show that eventually I do get to reach my ultimate success level? So that is what we are going to be speaking about on this video. So let us say that you are a person that just got your matric results, or a person that just graduated from school, and most importantly, you did pass or you didn't pass, because what I'm going to be sharing with you is it doesn't matter if you did pass or if you actually did get the worst results you failed, because at the end what I'm going to be showing you is something that anyone, as long as you can take it into you can take the knowledge in, and most importantly, if you can apply it and implement it, that is how you will get to see results. So it doesn't matter what percentages you got, 80%, 20%, this can still work as long as you happen to try it. As long as you happen to actually implement it. So what is going on is that the one thing that I'm going to be needing with you just before I share this valuable information is that I need you obviously to like this video, because it's going to help out a lot of members that are just like you be able to see this video. Most importantly, I also want you to subscribe to my YouTube channel, because that way it will allow other people to be able to know that my channel is more valuable, and you can as well be able to subscribe to it. But lastly, I need you as well to comment in the comment section. Just let me know some of the topics that you believe you want me to cover in order to be able to just help you get closer to where you want to get. So yeah, let us now get into the exact same topic that we did mention. What are some of the next 5 moves that you can take in order of you to be able to just get closer to success? At the same time, whether you did get positive results from your matric, or you didn't get positive results. So the very first thing is, you need to go through a phase whereby we call acceptance. You need to accept your current situation. You need to be able to accept whether you did take a loss or you did take a win. Just sit down and meditate through it. Accept it, because accepting it will allow you to be able to move to the next points that I'm going to list out, because those points, they actually need you to be able to just nail down this very first point, which is you being able to accept. Once you accept, once you start seeing that, okay, no, I got an 80%, no, I got a 20%, or I actually did fail, or I actually did pass, you know what, you're accepting that situation. Once you get to be able to accept it, what it will do is that it will open up more room for new experiences, for new situations to be able to come to you. But most importantly, it will show you that you are a person of responsibility. You're a person that actually does take accountability for their own results. Because remember, the results that you got, it doesn't matter whether the teacher made a mistake, or whether your mother didn't pay for this, or this and that. It doesn't matter. At the end, those results, you are the one that is responsible for it. The only thing you need to do is accept, to take responsibility, and now let us now start formulating a plan on how you can actually grow and become a better individual. So that is the first point. Moving over to the second point, your next 5 moves that can help you become a highly valued person. So the second point that we are listing out here is that you need to now be able to be very specific with what it is that you want. So the most ideal way that you can go about this is, obviously, when people go to varsities and other options, when they choose other paths, what they do is that they have like a 3-year or a 5-year or a 7-year plan. And normally when that happens, you'd see it coming in the form of a degree being a 3-year, a 5-year being a master's, and maybe a doctorate being 7 years at a school learning a specific topic. So that is one thing that I want you to do. I want you to be very specific with your plan. Let's start off first with maybe a 5-year plan, or if let's say you do not know much on who it is that you want to become, let us just take it a bit more easy and start with the 3-year plan. So normally one thing that I believe in, that I always say, is that I basically graduated from the streets. I've been able to get my degree, my master's, and as well now approaching my diploma from just being in the streets, being able to just work my way through and absorbing the right information that will help me move forward. But it doesn't mean that I'm not educated. I'm just educated in my own own way of education. So that is one thing that I want you to do. You become very specific with what it is or who you want to become. So let's say now you want to deal with I don't know, you want to build houses, or maybe you want to become a lawyer, or maybe you want to the specific things that are going to require you to be able to fully have to go to school in order to get there. But there's things that are not going to require you to be able to get to school, because what I'm trying to show you is at some point, if you are looking to become a lawyer or a doctor or something, the very first thing that you're going to have to do is sit down, replan, reorganize, see what it is that you need to improve when it comes to your schoolwork and all of that, in order to get to the minimum requirements of that. And maybe you can focus on a year just improving that. But if you're a person that would like to take control, make money, be able to just grow, do whatever that you want, be able to just make an income so that you can fund those dreams or those purposes, whatever that you believe in, then this video is actually directed to you. Because when you're looking at a 3-year plan, all you do is break it down. Okay, so in the next 3 years, my goal is to actually get to a level whereby I'm making maybe 100,000 rands a month, and I've got 3 properties that are making rental income, and on top of that, I've got this specific, maybe I've got a construction company that's dealing with building houses for people. So maybe that is your 3-year plan. That's what you want, what you are very specific about it. And also you can also add on to some of the benefits that you believe you being in that position can come up with. So let's say, for instance, if you've got a beautiful let's say you've got a family that you want to take care of, can note it down that as soon as these things are achieved, this is what thing I'm going to be able to experience with my family. This is what I'm going to do for my lady. This is what I'm going to do for my mom. This is what I'm going to do for my brother. This is how I'm going to grow as well, my family, so that whenever I grow, they also get to grow. And you also focus a bit more on the spiritual side of things. That version of you, when you do get to that level, when you do get to a level where you're making hundreds of thousands of rands every single month, spiritually, how connected are you to yourself or to God? You need to be able to just sit down, okay, at this level, because I don't want any distractions, I don't want any enemy to get close, or whatever that comes with bad intentions getting close to me. So I need to stay highly protected. I need to be able to have faith. I need to be able to know that obstacles. So you also deal with it, and then you start also you focus more on that. And then as well, health. What is it? How do I want to be in the next 3 years? Or maybe I've been eating junk food, I've been unhealthy, I've never even seen a gym, 1, 2, 3. So now you start deciding, okay, because now I want to achieve so much, I also have to take care of my health. Because when I take care of my health, it means that I can live longer and I can achieve more and I can do more for my family. So what it means that now you have to brainstorm. Okay, so I'm gonna maybe start eating, healthy, maybe 4 times a week. I'm gonna gym, I'm gonna, jog. You don't have to do it deep. I'm gonna just jog around the block. I'm gonna do 20 push-ups a day. You can start with literally 5 push-ups a day. The most important thing is starting. So now you've got a specific goal, a specific why. That's how you're starting. Remember, guys, the very first one is you being able to accept. The second one is you being able to have a specific goal, a specific why. And fortunately, I was able to give you all health, wealth, spiritual, and most importantly, you being able to take care of your mental toughness. So now we are going to be taking the first point and the second point, and we're going to be moving over to the third point. So the third point now, in you being able to just take control. Remember, guys, this works. If you're watching this video and saying that, yeah, but I feel like this is not for me, this is not gonna work for me, this guy's talking about this. Trust me, I've seen this work on people that have went out there, chose the college path, the university path, and went off to become successful in their own way. And on top of that, I've seen with also my personal experience and also other entrepreneurs that I've connected with, people that didn't even finish school, that have literally even not made it as far as most of you guys have made, in terms of if you did go to matric, but they've went on into becoming high successful individuals, not because of they're doing some miracles, not because of any other thing, but because of they know something on which today you have the opportunity to know. But more importantly, what they've done is that they applied, which will separate you from other people, or which will separate other people that are gonna win from you. Because at the end, if 3 years down and you see yourself not getting results, and you're seeing someone getting results, just know that they are doing something right and you are not applying. Find out that you know something, but you're just not applying. So the third point that I want us to actually dive a bit more deeper into is that now you need to reverse engineer everything. You've got what it is that you're going for, you've got what it is that you are on now, you are basically accepting your current situation, you're basically just projecting where it is that you want to be at. So now it's just literally reverse engineering, being able to just sit down and see this type of person that I'm actually trying to become. Because at the end, it's not it's not just about what it is that you make. It's not just about making more money and maybe buying a house or just buying a car. When you do happen to attract these things, you become a specific person that attracts these things. So you need to be able to maintain that, because if you yourself have never even sat maybe in a nice luxurious car and you're dreaming about getting that, let's say you do happen to make money out of nowhere, boom, $1 million, then you go and buy that luxurious car, because of the fact that you didn't attract yourself to become, you didn't work yourself into the process of becoming that person, there's a higher chance that you are going to lose that thing within a few months, because at the end the person that you are is not a person that's worthy of owning that and keeping it. Yeah, you got it, but you not owning it and keeping it. Like one thing that I like that was actually given in practical terms was that the money in the world, if you are able to separate it and put it into everyone's hands equally, everyone, each and every single of us equally, within the next 3 years, what will happen is that billionaires are going to get back to being billionaires. The poverty or the people that are broke are still going to go back to being poor. And basically, the people that are making money will still get to be able to get the money that they're making now. Because at the end of the day, it's all a mental game. It's not what you have, it's actually what you've got in the mind and how you're using what you've got in the mind. So that is one thing that I want us to do. Reverse engineer every single day. As soon as you wake up, do the exact same things that person that's going to be achieving all these things are doing is already doing. So let's say now if you're doing a few physical, you're doing a few push-ups a day. Mental, you're reading a few books, you're meditating, you're affirming, health, you eating healthy, you're following the nice routines that are gonna help you be able to stay healthy. And on top of that, work. You're working on a wealth or income. You're working on a specific skill or a specific goal that you've set that will help you get there. So that is what you have to do every single day. As long as you're doing this, there's a higher chance that success will be guaranteed to you. So now let's move over to the fourth point, which this one here is gonna be amazing. So now, speaking about the fourth point, I love this point so much. So the fourth point is now you having to become you having to build what we call a high income skill. So what that means is that you being able to just dedicate your time into looking at what is that one skill that no one can ever take from you, and at the same time, a skill is something that you can continuously work on. The more you improve, the more you become at the skill, the more money you make. So what is that one skill that if you basically just if you're looking for the perfect option that you can play around with, is you can do what we call there's an analysis that I once done with one of my business coaches, where you mix what are your strengths, what is your passion, and what is your weaknesses, like something more like that. Strength, your weakness, and as well your passion. And then you are able to just play around with that in terms of you're able to just see what is the weaknesses. Let me play a bit more far from what it is that I'm weak with, if I can't delegate it, but at the same time, what is it that I'm strong with? Or maybe I'm in front of a camera, I'm good at being in front of a camera, or I'm good at taking pictures, or I'm good at maybe I'm doing certain things on there, working physically, I'm looking at a laptop, I'm good at physically, picking up bricks, whatever that is. You look at it and then you decide on top of that, you mix it a bit more with passion. At the same time, the thing that I believe that I'm good with, am I a bit more passionate about it? Because what happens is that with passion, there will come times whereby it will get tough no matter what. There definitely will come a time whereby you hit a wall, and obviously because of strength, you might try to push certain things here and there, but strength alone won't get you there. Or when you mix it up with passion, even at times whereby you're waking up and it's not paying you, you don't have any courage to continue doing 1, 2, 3, you are still going to go on with it because you've got a passion. So you need to be able to see what is that one thing that you've got a passion with. And obviously a passion is like, let's say for me, trading it happened to be the perfect skill for me to be able to go and acquire. Why? Firstly, I love the fact that it's flexible. I can trade anywhere, anytime. Oh, okay, it makes sense. Anywhere, anytime, mean that I can live anywhere and I can basically do anything at my own time. Okay, perfect. Secondly, all I need is a laptop and Wi-Fi. Or so if I have a laptop or a smartphone and Wi-Fi, I can literally make money. Oh, okay, perfect. Second, and then it started adding up for me because I love just being in front of the computer, and as well I love something that the more let's say the more right I become, the more I make. So that was more trading for me, because the better I become with the skill, and it means that eventually I'm gonna start making more and more and more per trade that I'm making. So that was a no-brainer for me. That's why I decided that I'm gonna be doing this. So you need to sit down and see what is that one skill that you're gonna be focusing more on, and dedicate at least 6 to 18 months trying to master it, dedicating at least 3 hours a day. In fact, to be honest, I would say you must dedicate over 8 hours a day, because a normal person that works at 9 to 5, they work 8 hours a day. So if you cannot do that for your own skill, remember this is for your own improvement. I don't know. So if you can dedicate at least minimum 3 hours, 5 hours, 8 hours a day, then that'll be good. You dedicate it for at least 8 hours, for at least 6 to 18 months, and absorb whatever information that you can about that. Learn from whoever experts are about that. Continuously absorb the information, become a high individual person. If you're speaking, just speak about that, focus a bit more on it. And that is one of the best ways that your skill is eventually gonna have to grow. So now moving over to the fifth point and the last one. So this one here, I need you to be able to pay extra attention to, because once you combine everything from the exact same, from the first point all the way to the fourth point, this is where masters happen. Remember guys, the fifth point, what it actually means is that at the end of the day, success, what is success? Success truly what it only is a person that moves continuously towards an ideal, or sort of like a destination that you've set for yourself, meaning that you are eventually gonna have to become successful. Because why? You are waking up, you are doing what you have to do in order to become that person every single day, consistently. You're reaching obstacles, you're reaching challenges, but you're still waking up and you're still going forward. So eventually, no matter what, you are guaranteed success. But you should never be entitled to success. Guys, truly speaking, for me, one of the reasons I actually done this video is because I knew that if possibly I could take some of the years back and find the right information, find the right people that are doing this, be able to tell me what it is that I can do, especially now at this time and age, what is it that I can do in order to become the best version of myself within the next 3 years. I believe that it was going to save me so much time, so much money, so many mistakes that I did make, and a lot of things. And this video, truly speaking, is that one individual, they want to do so much, and doing that, they do not want to sacrifice a lot. They still want to be able to build a life that they have full control over. Those are my 5 moves that I highly believe that if you are one person that wants to, take control, become a better individual person, these are some of the moves that you need to follow through with in order to be able to move forward with success. Guys, it is your boy Someone to Be. I thank you so much for watching this video. Comment below, tell me what it is that you think about it, and I will see you on the next YouTube video. Thank you so much.